Welcome. Hashtag the Versa Show is part of an entertainment podcast that exercises our freedom of speech. Our conversations, opinions, debate on a certain topic is not to offend anyone in any source. For that being said, enjoy the show. Yo, what's up? What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? What's happening? And welcome to another episode of Hashtag the Versa Show. This is episode 10, my friend. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I'm doing this episode all by myself. But that's okay, though. That's cool. It's because this time, if you guys are joining the Hashtag the Versa Show episode 10, I would like for you guys to come and chill with me, have a drink with me. If you light up as well. Just come chill me for a few minutes. Hold on, let me take a little sip of this. Oh yeah, pretty good. That's I mixed some kind of liquor drink with sweet tea, and oh my god, I mean, it's just a blast. I will get you the name as soon as I get a chance to. On the next episode, I get you on the name of the alcohol drink. But since you guys is rocking with me, let's just talk. You know what I'm saying? Well, first and foremost, I'm gonna give a shout out to DJ Leon Nation. DJ Leon Nation, I want to give him a shout out to him because, he was giving me so much great advice on how to, start my podcast and how to keep it going and how to keep it moving and stuff. And he keep reminding me about the consistency. So I just want to give a nice good shout out to DJ Leon Nation. So thank you, bro, for the advice and everything else. And I was mentioning to him about my album. And once again, is As He Is the Versa. Just make sure you guys go out and download it. And but pretty much that he was saying, like, it was a good album. It was something that if I had took my time on. And I told him, really, not really. To tell you the truth, it were just songs that I felt like I could do. Like I would just hear the beat of it, and then next thing you know, and I would just be like, you know what? That could fit. That could work. But at the same time, it's like, it's like if that artist would do that song, how would it be? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It wasn't really something that I put my heart into that I thought like I'm gonna have a big exposure to the song. Really, it wasn't really too much about that. It was just songs that, like, okay, you know what? Could he do it? Could he do those songs? And it was just a test for me to do it. And I did it. Made 13 tracks out of it. And I got some more coming out as well too. So who knows? It's gonna be pretty interesting. More new projects and stuff like that. What's so silly is I was on my Instagram and I was reading up on Scottie Pippen's ex-wife, and she was saying that for 23 years she had sex 4 times with Scottie Pippen in 23 years. I was like, damn, Scottie, 23 years. I had sex with her 4 times. I mean, they were really getting it down. They were getting it in. Well, Scottie was. I don't think she understands. After a long, hard day of playing basketball, you want to relieve your stress. You want to just, break down that stress. You don't want to elevate it because, you have some trash talkers in the game and stuff. And she got to understand, it's like, listen, that man is tired when he gets home. He wants some booty. That's all that man wants. He just wants some of that booty. But her ass was like, you know what? I can't deal with this shit no more. I gotta get me somebody younger. So she goes out and get Michael Jordan's son. Think about that. Let's just say, right? Let's just say, if you had a friend that you knew for years, right? And you introduce your friend to your daughter, right? And as time goes by, the daughter is now 21 years old, and your friend is now dating your daughter, and he knew her since she was a little girl. Would you be okay with that? Think about that. I mean, to me, it kind of goes right back to Omarion and what's his name? His friend. Can't remember his name. I think Frizz. I think his name was Frizz. But going back to that, like that's your best friend, and you dating your girl's best friend. So it's kind of like it's a little slippery slope. I mean, it's a bro code. If you ask me, it's a bro code. I was like, why would you go behind your friend's back? You know, dating somebody that is like, oh well, he loves her and stuff like that, instead of like, kind of just encouraging them, boosting them up and whatnot. But no, nope. He was like, fuck that. Listen, bro, if she's available, I'ma date that. And that's what he pretty much did. Can't really fault the guy. Didn't work out. But hey, most relationships don't work out. I mean, if you really think about it, some people now these days, there is no communication, none whatsoever. I mean, it's a slow text. You'll get a text here and there. It's like, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing fine. What you up to? Nothing. And it's those one word conversations. It's just mind boggling. It's like, where's the conversation? Where could we sit and actually talk and have a conversation about us? Knowing each other and stuff. Like for instance, it's like if you sit back and take time and knowing who I am, then you'll be like, oh, okay, he got something going on with his life. But now these days, it's all about your financials, all about your liability and stuff, which is okay. I understand that. I get that. But at the same time, it's like you with that person with a good liability, with that good financial uh uh job and stuff like that. But then you don't know the person that he really is. You know what I'm saying? So for instance, I was walking down the street one time and I was going to get some lunch. And by me getting some lunch, walking down the street, I see these two couple and they was arguing. Well, the girl was really arguing, to tell you the truth. She was arguing back and forth. And it was funny to me because she was saying like, "Oh, you are not fun. You are so boring. That's why I don't like going out with you all the time, because you're so boring." And the guy was with a cigarette in his hand, like, okay, all right, whatever. And she starts walking away. That's why you're so boring. That's why you just can't go out and have fun. And then it kind of hit me. It hit me. I was like, you know what? I see why sometimes I like to stay to myself and stay distance with people that I guess just wants to have their own activities, but the other person can't pursue it. They don't know nothing about it. You know, what he knows is what he knows. Hell, if that guy works a lot, then he works a lot. He likes to make his money. He just likes to have a girl around him to keep him comfortable, to keep him comfortable. But hey, at the same time, you know, relationships now these days, they all breaking up. Then you hear people getting engaged, getting together, and the next thing you know, oh, is a divorce. They broken up. My thing is, know the person first before you start getting to anything else. Seriously, because you are breaking people's hearts. You're breaking their feelings. Uh, Sometimes they'll walk away with being traumatized because of you bringing their pain into their life. And I'm just keeping it real. Keeping it real. You know, they say sometimes too, like, oh well, you have to be healed before you coming into my life. Okay, fine, cool. But some people they're not healed. Some people they can't be that type of person that's like, hey, I'm fully healed. Can you come into my life and see what you could bring to the table? It's not like that sometimes. It could take another person to be like, yo, hey, we go work this through. Sometimes it takes two. One person takes strength. At the same time, it takes courage. But we're going to take a little quick commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. And don't go anywhere. I hope you're having a good time with me because I'm having a good time with you guys that's watching right now. And I'm having a little nice, good sip. I know some of you guys is wondering, like, what's in this cup? What is in this cup? Well, can you guess what's in this cup? Stick around. Hashtag the Versus Show. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to hashtag the Versus Show. And once again, I thank you so much for coming chilling with me, and I am by myself. And normally, you would know I have Fraz here, but he hit me up. And I was like, man, I'm just waking up. He's like, all right, well, I'll see you like around 9:45. I'm like, all right, bro. But I guess he was tired himself. So, we catch him on another episode. But anyway, this not going to be a long one. Just going to be just a short, quick take, of pretty much to the people that are trying to figure out, who is this guy? Who is this guy? Well, I am the Versa. And pretty much is that I'm a hardworking and had a huge dream on making music, building a podcast, and doing short films. I made a short film with Fraz and his cousin, and we was in the studio, and it was pretty dope. We made some pretty good music in the studio. I can't even find a video. I was trying to find a video and post it up, but I couldn't find a video. I might have the video somewhere. It's somewhere around. Just gotta find it. But it was dope. I mean, it was amazing. I mean, the energy in our studio, it was booming. The music that there was, put in the studio, it was real, So shout out to the both of them, for making good music, But music been in my life for so many, many, many years. I mean, like as a kid, singing, it's funny because, some people be like, Versa, you got a voice. And I'd be like, yeah, whatever, and I be toying with the girls sometimes, sometimes on my job, there'll be a girl there and I'll be right next to her and I don't even know her, nothing like that, and I just be like, and I left my baby girl a message, said I'll be coming home, you better be alone. She never fully understand me, that I'd rather leave than to cheat. And then, the girls would be like, oh my God, like you got a voice. And sometimes I'll just be like, yeah, sometimes, you know. I'm over shout out to Harlem Rick. Shout out to him, you know. Harlem Rick, shout out to you, man. He always tells me, he was like, man, if you really want to get the ladies, you got to sing to them. You got to have a nice, beautiful voice. And you know, sometimes you could get a little freaky with them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, you pull out a little your freaky card out or whatever. But some girls, they like that. They like when a man sings. Sometimes, you know, I see a lady and, you know, she be coming up to me and I'd be like, you're the only one for me. You're the only one I need. Your body make me feel the way you making me feel. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And she'd be like, oh my God, like what? And I'm just be like, I'm just toying with you. You know, but I don't know. But once again, about me, you know, I've been doing music for about 12 years now. Been doing music for about 12 years. And uh sometimes I have my moments with it. Sometimes I don't. Uh sometimes it's like, do I have the energy for making music? Sometimes, but not all. But at the same time, you know, when you have that energy to make that song so everybody can feel it, that's when you know you have a hit. You know what I'm saying? But how do you guys feel about this new age of music? I'm more old school. You know, I'm more of, you know, the LL Cool J's, the Rakims, of course, the Jay-Z's, you know, the Kendrick Lamar's, the J. Cole's, 50 Cent, you know. I'm more, you know, with the lyricless type of people. You know what I'm saying? That's my type of flow when it comes to hip hop. And speaking of hip hop is about to reach 50 years and it's about to hit the 50th birthday of hip hop. So shout out to hip hop. This is a toast for hip hop. 50 years for hip hop. So shout out to them. You know, I mean, for one of the great legends. And it's amazing how music elevated time by time by time. You know, from the hip hop, the hippie to like the East Coast, you know, like 1, 2, 3 into the 4. And then, you know, you got like you know, Soldier Boy with a crank that, you know, you got to crank that. And then now, you know, we got like, you know, little Uzi Vert now doing his thing. But, you know, I think the elevation of music now is pretty dope. You know, I think now people more is vibing to it and hip hop has grown a lot more. But what you guys take on genres today? What is more popular? You think hip hop is more popular? Do you think rock and roll is more popular? Do you think pop is more popular? You know, I mean, pop is doing its thing too. R&B is R&B doing its thing. But I'm gonna tell you the truth about R&B real fast. I don't see a lot of R&B singers that's out more than it is with rappers, in my opinion. You know, I think that there is more of female rappers. There's more of uh white rappers, but it's not too much of R&B singers now. And even if so, it kind of just lost its way. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the original R&B songs where it's just that love making, slow taking. They just get right straight to the point. Girl, take your pants off, take your panties down. I'm gonna eat you from the peach. It's like, hot damn, like, wait a minute. But Marvin Gaye, you know, he was talking about with sexual healing, you know, it's about sexual healing, something that's good for me. You know, it's just a nice, good, slow tone. Now it's just like, you know, girl, take your panties off. I'ma go and take your panties off, girl. I'ma go and take your panties off, girl. She say, I'm gonna take your panties off, girl. And like, damn, like, just give you wait, just, you know, easy, you know, just get it too. Just give it some time. Just give it a little bit of time. R&B is not like that. Maybe that's why we don't have too many R&B singers now out these days. But anyway, I'm gonna just wrap this up. Versus final words. Once again, I always preach about do what you want to do in life and make sure that you're great at it and keep working hard at it. Like, if you got something in mind, do it. If you believe in it, do it. If you have faith in it, do it. Like, if you see it in your mind, do it. Don't slouch on it. Don't just sit on it. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit on your dream. Go for it. Go for your dream. Go right after it. Because it's right there waiting for you. And I always tell everybody that always listen to my advice. And hopefully it makes sense to you when I say this, but it's if you have a success in your mind, like you see it, you see the flashiness, you see your craft, you see everything about your success. Don't let that be ahead of your reality. Go right after that. Level it. Level that success that you have in your head. And then once you level that, then go beyond that success in your head. That's when you know you have made it. And for that, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you so much for chilling with me. I know I'm by myself, but that's okay. Because episode 11 is going to be a preacher, but he's a reverend. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, guys, I thank you so much for chilling with me. This is hashtag the Versus Show. I thank you so much. I love you. And light up, sip up, and I see you on episode 11. Hashtag the Versus Show. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen. Peace. Hashtag the Versus Show is produced by Vintage Era Production.